This is a 2019 Range Rover Evoque R-Dynamic HSE. Now, for me, this has all the things a Range Rover needs to have to be able to own that badge on the front there. It's finished in Fuji White metallic. It's got the all-important contrast A-pillars and roof. They're finished in gloss black, along with those mirrors on the side of the car as well. And it's got so many options that you need to have, as I say, to be a Range Rover. So being a HSE, it's got lots and lots of luxury, lots of technology. This car's done 30,000 miles from new. The interior is the duotone light cloud with dark leather, black leather on the outside. It's a fantastic looking interior. So let's get into it and start talking about the actual options on this particular car. So we've talked about the gloss black items, that big contrast roof and the mirrors. That also comes down to the bonnet louvers and nicely brings us to the front, where you can probably pick up on the lovely bronze accent pack. That adorns all sorts of areas of the car, and it's really, really pretty and breaks up all of the colorways across the car, including that bonnet louver on the front there. We've got a little window down here. This indicates that the car has adaptive cruise control. That's part of the front radar system, and I'll run you through those controls when we get into the car. And we've got beautifully fitted front park distance control as well as at the back, which is very, very nice because it's integrated in there. It doesn't stand out. The LED headlights at the front have also got Land Rover's famous daytime running lights, the Icon daytime running lights around them, and I love how narrow Land Rover have managed to make the headlights on these cars, all to fit in with the aesthetic of the current model range. And we have these 20-inch rotor-style wheels that almost look like they're moving when they're not, when they're static like this. It's a fantastic wheel. Diamond cut or high polished on the outside or on the faces of the wheel, and a dark grey finish on the insides of the wheel there. Again, some more of that bronze pack as we come down, and the R-Dynamic badge down there indicating the model variant for you. Again, if we have a look at the car, look at the way it sits. Privacy glass through the center section and the black contrast roof, it just breaks everything up really nicely. Black, Fuji White, black again. I think it's done so, so well. And if we look inside, go have a look at the interior. That duotone interior. Leather to the center section of the dashboard, to the steering wheel, and perforated leather on all of the seats. And really importantly, up here, as we come out, the full-length glass fixed panoramic roof, incredibly important feature to have on a Range Rover indeed. And again, I think people are surprised by the size in the back of an Evoque. Yes, it is Range Rover's smallest SUV, but it is a fantastically well-designed and usable SUV. And then coming around the back of the car, I always love the sporty design on one of these. This big rear wing that comes off the back of the tailgate, bigger than most other things in this current marketplace. I do think it's a very clever, sporty design, and I love the black feature running all the way across the back belt line. It's got a power tailgate, which currently the battery is a little low. It does operate 100% correctly, but we've cleaned the car, so the battery is a little low, but I will show you it working at the end of this video. And then look at the storage that we have inside the back of the car. And again, I love that you can do this with these modern SUVs. Loads of boot floor storage underneath the actual boot floor built into the car. Practicality everywhere. And as you see, when I press the button, it does come down electrically, as it should. And the reverse camera just sitting nicely on the back of the tailgate there. And now if we move to the inside of the car. But before the cameraman follows me in, if you can just have a quick look in the right-hand corner of the mirror there, you'll see blind spot monitoring. Again, a lovely safety feature, and part of it being a HSE, it's such a high-level specification. And on the driver's door itself, lovely breakups of color, that lovely cloud interior. And if you have a look here, full electric windows, a really nice safety feature here, which allows the driver to lock or put the child lock on in the back from one button on the driver's door card. Electrically folding and anti-dazzle mirrors, and of course it wouldn't be a Range Rover without a proper stereo, the Meridian stereo. We've got memory function for the driver and passenger seat, and if I switch the car on now and run you through some of the internal controls. So if I just bring the steering wheel a little closer to myself, just so it's easier for me to go through the controls and show you. This is the exact same steering wheel fitted to the same generation of Range Rover Sport and the same generation of Range Rover, or full-size Range Rover, or Vogue as they used to be called. Adaptive cruise control on the right-hand side of the steering wheel with lane departure warning, which can be switched on and off. And then on the left-hand side, the multimedia functions for that internal screen in front of me, volume for the radio, so on and so forth, and your Bluetooth. And if you have a look just here on the left-hand side on the virtual cockpit in front of me, you'll see the little 30 displayed. That's because this car is fitted with traffic sign assist, which will pick up the traffic signs as you go past them. Now, looking at this rear view mirror, it looks like a traditional rear view mirror, but if I just flick that there, you will see that it becomes a camera. So this is the clear sight rear view mirror. It is a cost option on one of these cars. It is absolutely fantastic. If the rear seats in your car are full of passengers and you cannot see out the rear window, you have the ability to turn that camera on and use it as your rear view mirror for safety purposes. Moving into Land Rover's inbuilt infotainment system, we've got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. If I put the car into reverse, you've got a full-size reverse camera here. And then, as I say, there is Land Rover's own inbuilt navigation. It is a really fast screen. It is super intuitive. And then as we come down to this second display, it would not be a Land Rover without all of your all-terrain driving modes. So here you can see you've got your grass, gravel, snow, all your off-road modes, being a proper Land Rover, or a proper Range Rover. Dual zone climate control and heated seats for the front, all controllable via these two dials or within that screen there. And again, practicality built in everywhere. We've got this lovely tray for your phone, but if you lift it up, you've got cup holders hidden underneath. A massive storage bin, which is a twin arm storage bin with two USBs in there and a 12-volt charger. Again, practicality wherever you see it. And up above me, that wonderful panoramic roof. So I'm just going to jump out and quickly bring this video to a close. As I said at the beginning, a 2019 Range Rover Evoque HSE are dynamic. Critically, which I missed at the beginning of the video, this is a P200, which means it's the 200 PS petrol version of this car, making it a very, very rare model indeed, and 30,000 miles from new. My name is Matthew. I hope this video has helped. Thanks for watching.